To the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the North Shore of the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Detroit Lions and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Spot on the visiting sideline. That's Lions head coach Dan Campbell. These guys are lowly 2-4 over the last 6 weeks. On the other sideline, the head coach of the Steelers. These guys are ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Welcome everybody tuning in. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here as Jake Bates is going to get this started. And we're off on EA Sports. He's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. They're led out by someone who's fought through the doubters all through his career, and he just keeps putting up numbers. Jared Goff.
And you wonder, as he's about to take his first snap today, yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
All right, let's this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Throwing right away here, Goff. That's caught. Here comes Junior Gibbs. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Now Goff. Gibbs out of the backfield. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Lions readying for the punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And they'll be led out by their 4th-year quarterback.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
Number 81, incomplete. Coverage by Terrion Arnold.
Dropping back to throw. That finds the rookie from Wisconsin, complete. Gain of about 8 here, nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. They'll try it now with Gibson. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Dumps it off to his running back. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical. gotta figure out this third down here. Here he goes, third and long. Oh, he put some air under this one, right side. Cut at the 20-yard line. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 17-yard line.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And they're ready for him at the line. Couldn't manage anything there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. The kick by Patterson is good. We have a timeout now for somebody shaken up on the previous play, and as they work on him, his teammates hoping this doesn't keep him out of the postseason. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. First down from the 42. Back to throw now. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard
Goal to go, they're passing. Brought in. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. You start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. We sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions getting ready to return to the field. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Throwing the out route complete. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. Third down. Play action here with Goff. Big be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 37.
Gibbs now from the gun. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Completed over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
A 49-yard attempt.
The kick by Patterson is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. The Steelers have played to an early lead. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll start this drive out, 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Gibson. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
That's good for the Steelers. First down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's got a man left. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the 2nd down.
At the 44-yard line.
The give inside to Gibson. Rolling into enemy territory. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. A gain of 30 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
At the 26-yard line.
Throwing now off the play action. He's got it near the 10. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end. It's going to be 1st and goal.
That's another Steelers first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Gibson. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. They'll work against the blitz. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow the lead to 7. Gives him a marked distinction for this season. He's now up to 40 touchdown passes this year, and it's part of one of the more impressive campaigns that we've seen from an NFL QB. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers. Grow their lead to 8.
14. Line 6.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here comes Reed. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. This one to Williams out left side. He hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. To the line and sets. Here we go. First down.
It's a gain of 10.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Goff off the play action. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. On now comes their punter. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Steelers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together finding the end zone. They'll throw it here on first. Finds a man right side. And he'll get it up to the 44.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
That one's complete right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. Finds him over the middle. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Complete over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Complete out to the right side. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. He's going to throw it again. Throw left side, complete. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
19.
They'll run here on 1st down. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone. So 2nd and 5 on deck. And as we've reached our 2-minute warning, the Steelers leading the way here in Acrisure.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Bravo 80.
find much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Go! 60 Eagle! 60 Eagle!
Back to the well again. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here comes Reed. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. On first down, it's gone. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. There's Goff on first and 10. Complete left side. It's just Law. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. Out of the shotgun. Goff. Short pass brought in. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Throwing again. It's Goff. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. From the gun, Goff. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Here he goes, third and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions could make it a one-score game as they cut it to 9 before half. Riley Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions getting back to within 1 score.
Lions 13.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And we're getting a look at the leaders in passing touchdowns this season here, where you will find his name among the top 5 right now in the NFL. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Here we go, the final weekend of the regular season, Week 18. Sort it out Sunday. Let's get to sort. Our look around the NFL starts now. Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. The Jaguars at home for a divisional matchup against Houston in the AFC South. And here's the Jags wideout. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. A 55-yard touchdown. The Jaguars wrap up a 7-10 season with the win. From there, it's off to Tampa. Let's look in on the Buccaneers. They're playing host to the New Orleans Saints. And this is Tank Bigsby. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Saints finish at 5-12. Big changes forthcoming, but they do get the win here in Week 18. Lastly, let's go to Atlanta. It's the Falcons taking on the Buffalo Bills. And it's Dontavian Wicks. He had his way with the defense from beginning to end. How about 4 touchdown catches in the game? With that, a look here at the playoff picture in the NFC here in this final week of the regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First down, 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Terrion Arnold in on the stop. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. On the move, hit it right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the
complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
38-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Here we go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Completed over the middle. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down is short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down. 1st and 10 from the 32.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Working now from the gun. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow the lead coming out at halftime. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Steelers lead by 15 now.
Lions 13.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Field flipping it for there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50. Dan Campbell getting his Lions offense ready to go for a new series. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a 1-score game. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Goff. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now. To the air on 3rd and long. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Big strike here to Williams. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. He'll come up on 1st and 10. Here's a give to Gibbs. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. They get an even 10 on that play. And that is good for Detroit 1st down. Another one for Gibbs. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Screen here for Gibbs. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all. He's happy to bring him 3 points closer, but I'm sure he sees the situation of the game. He knows 3 isn't going to cut it to end these drives. They need to find the end zone.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll throw to start the drive. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Looking in the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Lions in the nickel. This is 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. The Lions offense returning to the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to.
We call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or 2 miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. right, he's got to slog. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Receiver in motion. He's headed right. Goff on 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken down at the 30. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got a home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Steelers take over as he records his 10th career INT. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
The Steeler offense set to get back on the field.
Let's go.
They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
At the 23-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They give it to him again, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Can do it on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Jack Campbell. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 28-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. He finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Steelers set to punt it. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. The offense headed out now for Detroit. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Offense with an enviable spot to be in. 2nd and inches. The gut they go with Gibbs. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's on target to Williams. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 6. And the Lions 1st down.
Putting the tight end in motion.
34-yard line.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Delivers another one to Williams. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41.
And they send their back in motion right. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. So 2nd down and a tougher 8 to go now following that delay of game. Out of the shotgun, gone. That one's complete, right side. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Again, Goff. Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Throwing again. Here's Goff. This one with Williams out left side. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. 1st and 10 from the 43. The tight end in motion now. 1st down throw from Goff. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up 2nd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Now at midfield after that loss. Here's 2nd and long. Shotgun snap here to go. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, and you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense, and number 2, you gain respect of your teammates.
3rd down, they need 7. No throw, 3rd and long. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions now within 1 score in the 4th. Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions trim the deficit down to 5.
Lions 23.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Starting from the 5. He dodged the tackle. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And this really looks like a whole different ball game after that touchdown, doesn't it? They really need to go on a drive here. On 1st down, they'll run. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
He's going to throw it. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Kate, this is one of those situations where they've got the lead on the scoreboard, but not the momentum on the field. This is a big 3rd down coming up. Got to seize back a little control and find a way to cut off the comeback.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go, set, go!
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 43. Back to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he's brought down after a short gain. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Looking now from the gun. Put the body on the line for his team. No we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 6.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers with a 5-point lead. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. This won't run out the clock just yet, Brock. They're going to have to kneel it again after this one. They're drawn up for it. They can't end it with a knee, but this would run out some clock. They're drawn up for it. So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. Well, we talked about it throughout this contest, Brock. They were already into the playoffs when this one kicked off, but now they're going in with a little extra momentum.
Yeah, momentum, confidence, belief, whatever you want to throw into the kind of that recipe. The bottom line, you want to be playing your best football when it matters the most, and they did today.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.